What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have an interesting breakthrough. As we know, undefeated 3-division world champion who simultaneously held the WBA super title at super featherweight, the WBA regular title at lightweight, the WBA regular title at junior welterweight, all at one time. Superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 27 wins, no losses, no draw, 25 big wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch armies. Gervonta Tank Davis was involved in an altercation last night that saw him arrested involving himself, his children's mother, and then people started to speculate and throw in that it was his child as well, okay? Gervonta Tank Davis was released on 10% of a $1,000 bond, which turns out to be a $100 bond, okay? Gervonta Tank Davis was released. Gervonta Tank Davis, he has a fight coming up January 7th in Washington, D.C. against undefeated WBA super featherweight world champion Dominican star boxer Hector Garcia. With that said, he's headlining his first card as his own promoter with GTD Promotions, Gervonta Tank Davis Promotions. And, you know, he's spearheading a new movement for himself and for fighters coming up behind him. And he had an altercation with what's being reported with his children's mother. And he was arrested and he spent the night in jail. And there was some audio that was leaked today, okay, as he posted bond and was released. There was audio that was leaked of the phone call that she made to the authorities in response to this altercation that was taking place. And you can hear her say that, you know, she was in fear for her life and that, he was attacking her. He was, destroying her car tires, allegedly. This is all alleged, right? But this is what she's saying, okay, in this audio that has been leaked in a 911 call. Well, now we have an eyewitness who was there personally. And this eyewitness is stating that, quote, I stood right there when this call was made and everything unfolded. The scene does not match the phone call. OK, I'll repeat that. I stood right there when this call was made. The scene does not match the phone call. OK, and as I told everybody, I didn't want to sound insensitive, but when I listened to this actual audio of this phone call, it just simply does not match up. It don't add up, okay? She's repeatedly being asked her location, okay? She's repeatedly being asked who she's involved with, who's the altercation involving, and she's not responding. She's not answering her location. She's not answering and responding to who she's in the altercation with. But she is saying that she feels like she's in danger. She's saying that he's destroying her tires so she can't leave. And she's repeating, please help me and that I want to go home. OK, I want to go home. I want to go home is what she keeps saying. OK, and she's saying, come, please help me. Right. But as the operator, the 911 operator is asking her in the audio, OK, where are you? What's your location? We cannot help you if we don't know where you're at. And she refuses to answer the question. And there's two phone calls back to back, okay? And initially, you can hear in the initial phone call when the operator is asking her, where is she? She starts off pretty mellow, and then she elevates it once she realizes that she's on the phone with the operator, and the operator is talking to her, okay? And so now we have this eyewitness who is obviously, involved because this has to be. And when I say involved, I mean, somebody close to the situation because Gervonta Tank Davis is a superstar. He's an athlete, high profile athlete, celebrity. So there's not going to just be anybody standing there. And they're saying, quote, I stood right there when this call was made. The scene does not match the call. OK, and Gervonta Tank Davis then goes on to say how they're asking for $300,000, okay, and that he had to pay. His children's mother. People reached out to his children's mother to offer her $50,000 to tell them her side of the story, okay, so that they can put out a story, okay? This is unfortunate for Gervonta Tank Davis. This is unfortunate, for two young people, okay? Her age and her identity has been private, but it's just completely unfortunate. As Gervonta Tank Davis, he states that, they're asking her for, they're offering to pay her $50,000. They have a helicopter hanging over my house. He says, I'm not a monster. Okay. I would never do such a thing to my child, because people are starting to say that, he also, allegedly did something to the child as well. And he's saying, I would never do that. I'm not a monster. They're portraying me, and this is how they're letting the world know how they are viewing me as a monster. I'm not a monster, right? And he goes on, like I said, to say that, they're offering her $50,000, okay, and on top of offering her, attempting to offer her $50,000, he has to pay $300,000, okay, to a situation involving this situation. This is amazing, to say the least. Okay. It's unfortunate. It truly is unfortunate. Again, like I always say, there's multiple sides to a story. Okay. It's not just, Gervonta Tank Davis' story. It's not just her story. It involves the multiple stories. So this is what Gervonta Tank Davis had to say, quote, "Do not let these people misguide you all on this BS. This was just yesterday, moments before me," and he posted a picture, just moments before me and my children's mother had an argument, watching Frozen with my oldest daughter. I never put my hands on my child, mother, nor my daughter. Are you kidding me? I'm paraphrasing. I'm not a monster. I've been quiet for too long. I don't have media team, PR, and a lawyer, spokesman, nothing off that. Nothing of that is what he meant to say. That's the only reason I'm doing this now, meaning that he's giving his own statement. Okay, just to clear my name, I've been doing this on my own since I started this. These people done put out so much stuff, aired this everywhere, and have a helicopter flying over my house now as I write this, because they look at this as a money grab to them and trying to get as much money as possible. They rushed to my child mother, offering her $50,000 just to press charges. Okay. Like they did with my first child mother. So bad they couldn't get her. So they got a lady. He said they calmed. She was into this mess. Also a lady that known for suing people for money reasons. They got her, which I have to pay $300K to, and I didn't lay a finger on her or even know who this lady is. Right. So he's saying that they got a lady that, it's a made up lady, some sort of this is just bad overall. This is terrible overall. It's just terrible, man. And again, like I said, I can't say this enough. There's multiple sides to a story. And because Gervonta Tank Davis has had a history, and we saw Gervonta Tank Davis, in an altercation with his children's mom, then he's already perceived to be guilty. You know what I mean? And I think that we should let it play out, and let everything unfold before people just go ahead and place this blame on Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, I will say he doesn't go without blame, because as soon as you feel like this situation is escalating to any type of altercation, you need to de-escalate it by walking away, calling somebody, asking her to step off, doing whatever you have to do, because you are a celebrity, a public figure, a young African-American rich athlete, okay? And it's never going to go in your favor. Again, like I said, when I listened to this phone call, right, my immediately gut told me that something wasn't right when I listened to it, okay? And again, I'm not being insensitive with her, but it just, the tone, everything about it just didn't sound correct. Because if you're truly in distress like this and you make this phone call, I believe that the first thing you're going to do is give up your location so that way somebody can come and aid you, okay? I don't see why would you continue to tell them to come help you and you feel like you're in danger and please come help you, but they're asking you to tell them location so they can help you and you refuse to do it. They're asking you who you're in the altercation with and you're refusing to do it. And now we have an eyewitness that's coming forward saying that they were personally there and this phone call does not fit the actual situation. So let's see how this all unfolds and plays out. Gervonta Tank Davis goes on to say he doesn't even want to box anymore. They could have this, right? Frustration, disappointment. Again, Gervonta Tank Davis is guilty of keeping bad company, because if you know that said person is capable of doing these things, you need to part ways, especially when you're a public figure, a major figure, and a celebrity figure. It can go sideways very fast. So let's see how it unfolds, and let's see when the truth comes to light. I just can't see how serious of a situation this is that he got released on a $100 bond. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.